ever wonder where you'd land if you fell so deep into sleep, down the rabbit hole of your dreams, to a place beyond imagination and beneath the subconscious, where the very fabric of reality unravels? Our story begins with Molly. You see, life had kicked her around, and now she found herself falling down a dark and endless hole. She should be here any minute now.
Ouch! Gotta work on that landing. What the? Where did I?
Hello there. Where'd you come from, little girl?
I fell down. From... I don't actually know. Where am I?
If I squint my eyes, I feel like I recognize that face. Come up to my burrow so I can have a closer look at you. I'll put the kettle on.
Yeah, this is normal. At the bottom of a dark hole. And a talking mole just invited me over for tea. Maybe I could grab one of those roots and climb.
Although she couldn't use... Now, try grabbing two. It's very good. We're all rooting for you, Molly.
How will I get across?
It is indeed a pressing issue.
Huh, what's that thing up there?
The girl couldn't reach the object by herself.
Some kind of picture.
She thought she'd better keep it safe in her journal.
I suppose I should start writing some of this down, in case I forget. Huh. I guess the only way to go is up.
The only way to go is up. A reassuring thought when you've just hit rock bottom. And soon Molly came up to the welcoming doorstep of a cozy burrow.
I'll keep this in my journal. Mr. Mole. So Mole is his actual surname? And Mr. his first name? Sounds like something a kid would make up. Mr. Mole. So Mole is his actual surname? And Mr. his first name? Sounds like something a kid would make up. Huh, looks like musical notes. A child's handwriting.
Now, let's have a look at you. I seem to have misplaced my glasses. I'm blind without them. Would you help me look?
These glasses, have you seen them anywhere?
Like I said, I'm blind without them.
Right. I wonder what's up here. I think my grandpa used to read me that book. These must be the mole's glasses.
Ah, you found my glasses. Ah, spectacular. Now, let's see here. Just as I thought. It's you. Dear Molly. Oh, you're finally back in Underland.
Wait, do you know me?
Well, of course I know you. You used to come here all the time when you were younger. We went on all sorts of adventures together. You really don't recognize your old pal, Mr. Mole?
I guess there's something familiar about you. About all of this. But it's like a dream I've forgotten.
I guess I made less of an impression than I thought. You must have banged your head pretty hard. And you don't remember how you got here?
Beats me.
It's almost like Underland pulled you down. Oh, strange. Maybe if we go on one of our adventures, it will all come back to you.
An adventure? I'm not sure if I'm cut out for something like that. I'd probably just screw it up.
You're saying no to an adventure? Well, that's not a Molly I used to know.
I appreciate the offer, but could you just tell me how to get out of this place?
Well, if you're in such a hurry to leave, I won't keep you. But the door back to your world has been closed for ages. Well, we'll need to get the old under engine up and running. And that engine won't run without a power plant to fuel it.
What kind of fuel do we need?
The under engine runs on a special kind of weed called willpower plant. I hid it away to keep it safe. In a place so clever, not even I can find it.
You mean you lost it?
No. I hid it. I just can't remember where. Go check in the storage room. I might have lost... hid the power plant back there. When you found it, take the elevator up to the machine room.
Wait, where are you going?
I'll wait for you in the machine room.
I have to remember this for later.
Left all alone in this strange place, the girl was overcome with a feeling of... That's right. The girl was overcome with loneliness. Abandoned in this cold, dark place, with nobody to keep her company but her own spiraling thoughts.
Jeez, so grim. What kind of fairy tale is this anyway? Float like a butterfly. Sting like the realization that we're all truly alone in the world. I need to find that willpower plant before I take the elevator. We have to remember the good times. And the bad. I fixed it. I'm pretty good at this. I need to find that willpower plant before I take the elevator. I see the willpower plant up there. I just had to put it on the highest shelf. This ladder's broken. I have to find another way. A cassette tape. I'll keep it with my journal. Maybe these levers affect the ladders. Yeah, that should do the trick. Got it.
Just holding the plant made the girl feel a bit less lonely. And she even felt excited as she headed back to the elevator to meet Mr. Mole in the machine room.
Why would some old plant make me feel better?
Plants are actually proven to help reduce stress.
Well, I don't think self-medication is a great idea.
I'm, of course, talking about owning houseplants.
If you say so.
You found the willpower plant. Great work, Molly. Plant the willpower plant in the soil over there, and we can get started.
The plant is growing. I feel stronger already.
no. The machine is broken, malfunctioning, completely kaput. It seems to be missing its four most vital parts.
Is there another way for me to get out of here? Without this old hunk of junk?
This hunk of junk is the only engine powerful enough to open a door to your world. Those machine parts are completely irreplaceable and hold immense power. The heart valve, the iron compass, and the quantum ring, and the steam governor. Somebody must have stolen them.
You're not trying to trick me into having an adventure, are you?
This is no trick. The other night, I woke up and heard a bunch of clanking and banging, and I saw someone running off. Well, I didn't think much of it then, but that must have been the thief.
What did this thief look like?
I didn't get a good look at the crook. I wasn't wearing my glasses. All I saw was a flapping of wings before he hurried off towards the old diamond mine. Come to think of it, it must have been the engine overloading that pulled you down into Wonderland.
So this thief is the reason I'm stuck down here?
I'm really sorry, Molly. Without those machine parts, you'll be stuck here forever.
At least I'm not alone, right? If we work together, I'm sure we can fix this. How about I take a look in the diamond mine and ask around for a thief with wings? See if I can't solve this mystery.
That sounds more like the Molly I know. Take the elevator up to the mine. If you can find this winged thief and get the machine parts back, we'll be able to send you home.
Okay, here I go. Into a dark mine to catch a dangerous thief with wings. I guess I'm going on an adventure after all. Is this supposed to be the diamond mine? Where are all the diamonds? Pieces of coal. Let's give him a shot. Hey, a slingshot. I should keep this with me. Open sesame.
And so, Molly took her first brave steps into the old diamond mine. But the diamonds were nowhere to be seen. The mine seemed hollow and barren.
Missing bunny. Somebody lost their bunny rabbit.
Screw me clockwise! Who let you down here, little girl? Don't you know it's dangerous?
I'm sorry, Mr. Lightbulb? I'm looking for a thief with wings.
What now? I don't know nothing about no thief with wings. Not so loud. Jabberwocky might be listening.
What's a Jabberwocky?
Shh, quiet, or I'll dock our paychecks.
This Jabberwocky, he doesn't happen to have wings, does he?
Lord Jabberwocky is the fierce industrialist who owns this here mine. He's got wings indeed, and many of us do call him a thief. These caves used to shine with the light of 1,000 diamonds. That light gave power to us bulbs. Then the loathsome Queen of Hearts put Lord Jabberwocky in charge. Now he forces us to mine the mountain. All the diamonds we find he takes. And he won't stop until we're all burnt out and the caves go dark.
So he is a thief with wings. Where can I find him?
The only one who's allowed audience with Lord Jabberwocky is the Employee of the Month. And we haven't had an Employee of the Month in, well, in years. you would need to offer him at least 4 diamonds. And these caves are already dark as it is.
Undiscouraged, the girl pushed on, hungry to prove that she could become Employee of the Month. In that moment, Molly saw a piece of fruit on the floor. It was, in fact, her favorite fruit in the world, which was... That's right. Molly was incredibly passionate about passion fruit. How easy it is to forget our passions when we're working too hard.
Come on! Got to earn that pay! Got to work harder!
That's an odd place to put a bowl of passion fruits. But I do love passion fruits. Yes! Back on track. Another memory is coming back to me.
Stay long enough into the shaft.
Something is shining up in the ceiling. Huh. I was expecting a bit more kaboom. What is that bunch? Lighten up, guys.
The light bulbs dream of fluorescent sheep. I need inspiration, but the only thing I'm too sad to paint. Please don't tell the boss about our secret hideout.
This diamond is worthless. If only I could make it shine.
Finally, an idea! Of inspiration. I've got it! The perfect title!
Let there be light. Employee of the month, here I come.
The girl felt like she finally had real value. Real monetary value, that is. But was that worth more than the inspiration she had just taken from the light bulbs?
I need to prove to their boss that I'm worth his time.
Slow down, will ya? You're gonna tear the whole mountain down on us.
I should keep...
You've got 2 diamonds? Oh, soon there won't be any light left in here.
Hello?
Occupy!
Hey, what's that shining on the other side of the water? That should do it. Hard work is the path to success.
Molly was working hard, for sure. But how much integrity would she sacrifice just to prove her worth?
Hello?
I'll be right out!
Maybe they've forgotten about me. Hey, do you need any help?
Nah. I'm good.
Can I have that?
Whatever. I don't care anymore. Just get the hell out of here, you diamond thief, before I swing over and smack you. Just get the hell out of here, you diamond thief, before I swing over and smack you.
Hang in there.
Collecting the diamonds filled the girl with an immense sense of purpose. In reality, it was just her dopamine level spiking.
Oh, you didn't really dig all of those out of the mountain, did you?
You said I needed 4 diamonds to become Employee of the Month.
Those diamonds used to give my colleagues a bit of light and inspiration in these dark tunnels. Now Lord Jabberwocky is gonna squish them into diamond juice just to power his industrialist work machine.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was ruining the caves. I didn't think...
You didn't think about the integrity of the caves? Did you even think about your own integrity? Or are you gonna offer that to the Jabberwocky too? You can't let all these bulbs burn out just to feel like you're worth something. We have to nurture our passions. They're what keep our hearts pumping. Now remember that as you go to meet your new overlord. Put your diamonds in the dumbwaiter here and head on up.
Well, that didn't feel so satisfying. Maybe I can talk to this Jabberwocky and ask him to go easy on his workers. I guess the only way to go is up.
Not a very reassuring thought when a ruthless dragon was waiting at the top.
What? A dragon? Nobody said anything about a dragon.
I hope you're happy with yourself, traitor.
Sorry.
Ah, some freshly squeezed diamond juice. Wonderful inflation. Now, give me a minute while I finish up my counting. 6780. Ah, perfect. I lost my count. What are you doing in here, little girl? Are you lunch? I'm meeting with the employee of the month. I'll have to eat you later.
I am the Employee of the Month. Slimeball.
Poppycock! You're the one who found those 4 diamonds? When they said you were a minor, I didn't think they meant underage. Impressive. Very impressive. And you're not even in our employment yet. Have you ever been owned? I mean, employed? And how does minimum wage sound?
I'm looking for the machine parts that you stole from the under engine.
Stole? That's a bold accusation. I did in fact stumble upon these machine parts. I've got one right here. The heart valve.
I need that back. It belongs in the under engine.
It belongs to me, you insolent creature. You see, what's mine is mine. What I find in my mine is also mine. The Queen of Hearts is a personal friend, and she'll have your head, you worthless little freelancer. Now be gone from my presence.
Psst, little girl.
Bird, you can talk? I'm Molly. What's your name?
Name? I don't have a name. Folks just call me Dodo.
Help me find a way to defeat this dragon, and I can get you out of that cage.
Lord Jabberwocky is powered by the diamond juice in those cylinders. There's no way to defeat him. Unless you find a way to reroute the revenue streams and pump the diamond juice right back into the mountain.
profits, my proceeds. Without my leadership, the workers will have no value in their miserable lives. Now, because of you, they'll be unemployed.
I can't believe it! You pumped the diamond juice back into our mountain! Oh, now we can find...
Oh no! My cage! Oh, danger! Danger! Oh, I was safe in there. Who will protect me now? I know. You seem brave. A champion of dragons, even. I'll just follow you around everywhere.
I guess.
Good work, Molly. Put the heart valve back in its place, and we'll get the fuel pumping around in this old engine.
Strange. I think I've heard this song before.
You recognize the song? Well, no wonder. You wrote it.
I did?
You used to love making music. Oh, you haven't forgotten that as well, have you?
My memory is still hazy, but I think I stopped caring about a lot of things that mattered to me.
Don't worry, Molly. You freed those light bulbs and gave their beloved mind back. Just goes to show it's never too late to nurture your passions. Now, who's your new friend? Is that... Wait a minute. That's the thief who sabotaged the engine. I should pluck you like a chicken.
Ah! Oh, don't let him hurt me, Molly. Also, I'm not a chicken.
Wait, I thought Jabberwocky was the winged thief who stole the machine parts.
Don't be angry, please. I was just trying to help a friend.
So it's your fault that I'm stuck here.
Let's interrogate this goose, huh? Good cop, bad cop. I'll follow your lead.
Hey, Dodo. Pal. Why don't you tell us where the other machine parts are?
Start talking or I'm gonna pluck your tail feathers till I find whatever hole you buried them in.
Lord Jabberwocky took the heart valve, and then he sold off the rest of the machine parts. Now will you please stop badgering me?
Did you just call me a badger? Are you overgrown pigeon?
You've done it now, Dodo. Just tell us who bought the machine parts, huh? Before Mr. Mole digs you a fresh hole, 6 feet deep.
I'll tell you. He sold one to the Cheshire Cat, one to the Cult, and one to the Queen of Hearts.
So, where do we start?
Start with Cheshire Cat.
The Cheshire Cat? Well, the Cheshire Cat lives in Critter Glade just like me. Didn't mind one bit to see me caged when he came to buy the ion compass from Lord Jabberwocky.
This is no cuddly kitty. He loves belittling people. Just remember who the bigger person is, hmm?
Since my house is in Critter Glade, I can show you around.
Haven't you done enough, Dodo?
I got you into this mess, Molly. I want to help you fix it. But I'm terrified of elevators. I'll take the stairs. See you in Critter Glade.
Maybe I could shake this bird off before he gets there. Oh, great! You're already here.
This doesn't look like the Critter Glade I know. Where is everyone?
I wonder if this piece will fit with the other.
Hello there. You must be Molly, the girl who flushed the old dragon down the drain. Some say that you are the worthy champion, foretold to vanquish the Queen of Hearts.
I'm no worthy champion.
No? Then what brings you to my bitter glade?
Wait, I thought it was Critter Glade. But where are all the critters?
I evicted all the tenants. So now this glade is completely free from annoying white rabbits, mad hatters, and lunatic March hares. And that insufferable dodo bird. Oh, I'm sorry, Dodo. I didn't see you there.
Don't worry about it, Mr. Cat. I'm just here to help Miss Molly.
I don't think I need any help, but he told me that you have the ion compass.
I may have this compass, but where is it you think the compass will lead you?
It's going to help me go home.
Then why, pray tell, are you so desperate to go home?
Because that's where I belong.
Belong? Like you are some thing for others to own? Take it from a former house cat. You don't belong to anyone but yourself. You're much better off alone.
Can you just tell me where the compass is?
I thought you didn't want any help. Just follow the signs and don't get lost. It would be a lot easier if you had a compass.
The chilling winds of the corrupted glade made old insecurities creep in under Molly's skin. Her greatest insecurity had always been... That's right. Molly had always felt insecure about her strength.
Like a weak and useless child who needs help with everything.
I don't need anyone's help, you big hairball.
I do apologize. I didn't mean to belittle you.
What happened, Molly? Oh no, did we just shrink? You're doing so much, Molly. Let me carry some of the weight.
Are you saying I'm too weak to do it myself? Okay, Dodo, give it a shot.
I used to come over to play chess with Mr. Rabbit, but he didn't have much patience for it. I can't climb while I'm holding this. This yarn is too heavy to climb with. I better wait for Molly to catch up. I better wait for...
So you managed to get up here after all. Maybe I underestimated you.
Well, she was a bit too weak, but I helped carry the weight.
So without your stuttering bird psychic, you are completely helpless.
No, I don't need anyone's help.
I'm terribly sorry. I really should pick on someone my own size.
Oh, we shrunk again.
door's locked.
I should have a key at my house.
Whoa! What happened? Dodo? Why are you hanging up there?
I think you've got it upside down, Molly.
Huh?
What did that cat do to my house? I mean, I always wanted 2 levels, but this is ridiculous.
Hello? Hello? You want to help? Help. Mr. Mole really left these all over the place. Go on then. Make yourself useful.
We'll need this key for that door outside. I did good, Molly?
Sure, Dodo. You did good.
The girl and the bird continued deeper into the ruins of Critter Glade. But little by little, Molly began to suspect that the cat was just playing games with them.
We need to get to the root of this.
Clever. You're really giving me the full tour, huh?
Well, at least we're getting a lot of quality time together.
Yep. I'm so happy you broke the under engine and pulled me down into Underland. So we could get quality time.
I'm sorry, Molly. I really was just trying to help a friend.
Okay. Then I hope this friend was worth it.
Well, I sure think so. Why are you so weak, anyway? Did your parents not feed you at all growing up?
I'm not that weak.
Don't worry, Molly. I'll help you carry the weight.
I don't need your help, Dodo.
How about professional help? Maybe you need a shrink?
I wish you would both just leave me alone.
But we work so well together.
Another one of these.
You really think you can do this alone?
See what you can do, Dodo. I might need your help here after all.
Happy to help.
Okay, Dodo, give it a shot. You want to help? Help. We do make a pretty good team.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Go on then. Make yourself useful. See what you can do, Dodo. The bigger picture is starting to take shape. Mr. Squirrel's schedule is... Okay, Dodo, give it a shot. Mr. Squirrel's schedule is crazy. What a nut job. Well, I couldn't do it alone after all. I'm sorry for being so mean, Dodo.
There's no shame in asking for help, Molly. Ah, look at you. Such a tiny, little, insignificant thing.
So you were just playing with us. We followed the signs and ended up back where we started.
I wanted to show you what a feeble quest you've undertaken. Running around in circles for some home you don't even remember.
Just tell us where the compass is, and we'll leave you alone.
Oh, I threw that piece of junk over the wall ages ago. I think I saw the twins of Tweedle Estate run away with it. Those twins are real mean bullies, Molly. Maybe we should leave it be?
Don't worry, Dodo. If we work together, I'm sure we can handle them.
Wait, you're not really leaving, are you?
I'm sick of playing your games, Cat.
Oh, come on. Stay a bit longer. We can play something else. Something nice?
For someone who talks so much about being alone, you sure don't seem to want us to leave.
Well, I'm just a bit bored, is all. Well, go on then. Get out of my glade. I don't need anyone's company.
Let's go, Dodo. Tweedle Estate must be that house on the other side of the wall.
later, Mr. Cat. If you could water my plants while I'm away, that would be swell. But no big deal if you're too busy.
Tweedle Estate was once an elegant mansion, but it had fallen into disrepair ever since the Duchess went away for the Queen's unbirthday party, and her mischievous twins were left to their own devices. That was years ago. Now the house was falling apart and infested with rodents.
That cat loves making people feel small. The trick is not to stoop down to his level.
We can't climb all the way up to that fruit bowl.
In that moment, Molly saw a colorful glow from outside the window in the garden. It was, in fact, her favorite color, which was... That's right. Molly's favorite color was purple.
I wish I had chosen my purple hood.
We need to grow back the size before we can get up these steps.
Oh dear, look at the state of you two. How did you become so small?
We put our trust in the wrong cat.
He really had us chasing our tails.
I think I know what cat you're talking about. Is there anything I can help you with?
You're a kind old mouse, aren't you? I'm looking for a compass.
A compass? I did see the young masters of the house playing with some kind of compass earlier.
They're just children, right? Should be easy enough to trick them to give it back.
Those twins are children, yes, and they were tricked out of any chance to grow up at all. Caught in a state of perpetual adolescence. What they really need is for somebody to show them some love and teach them some manners. I try to cook them a warm meal once in a while, but they always chase after me and my pups and try to stomp us.
Somebody should stomp them. See how they like it. You don't know a way for me to grow really big, do you?
Well, I am fairly good at baking magic cakes. I make all kinds of size pies, growth loaves, and proportion pastries. People come from all under the land to change the size of their ears or noses or other parts that they feel are too big or too small.
That's perfect. Can you bake us a cake to help us grow back to size?
I'd be happy to. But my 4 children started fighting and they ripped up my recipe. I got so angry. I yelled at them and they ran away.
Sounds like they need to grow up too.
I'm just so terribly worried about them. Would you climb that ladder and see if my pups are all right? And if you piece the recipe back together, I can turn you back to size in no time.
Missing mice pups, lost recipe, evil twins with a magic compass. A fairly complicated situation here. I'll do my best.
I don't need my siblings. I got away with enough pieces of the recipe to bake my own cake.
Wee-oo, wee-oo, wee-oo. This is fun. wonder if these belong to Mr. Mole.
This magic green flower will make my cake the best magic cake ever.
You do realize this is rat poison.
Oh. My siblings usually help me with the reading. Okay, you can have my piece of the recipe. Tell the others I'm sorry.
I will. Just don't eat any more of that stuff, okay?
Okay, I won't.
I think I need your help here, Dodo.
Of course! What are friends for?
You got this, Dodo. Ow! Ow, that burns.
I'm not sure how long the cake is supposed to be in the oven.
Great work, Dodo. Couldn't have done that without you.
How do you know when the cake is black enough? I only got the list of ingredients.
You need the whole recipe to bake a cake.
I get it. The cake is a metaphor for a family. Very clever. Just take my recipe. My cake got way too crispy anyway.
That must be the Tweedle twins. And there's the ion compass. But we have to meet them on their level.
Molly, are you wall hacking?
This'll be.
If my siblings try to take my recipe pieces, I'll go on a total roid rage. Bruh, I'm pumping iron here, going full vascular, and you're killing my workout.
Why don't you try working it out with your siblings instead?
You want the recipe so bad? Take it. But I karate chopped it into 1,000,000 pieces.
Thanks. It's not too late to put it back together. I'll write some more thoughts down in the journal.
Tell those rodent rascals that if they don't come home for supper, I'll invite the Cheshire Cat instead, and they will be supper. You hear that? Mouse, on the menu!
We're too small to get up those steps.
What's the point of being a flightless bird, anyway?
A coyote once chased me through a door like this.
You got all the pieces. Now, just put them back together, and I can help you grow back to size.
I wonder if there's someone there, in the void, looking out for me. Hello? I'm waiting.
You got all the pieces. Now, just put them back together, and I can help you grow back to size.
Tell those rodent rascals that if they don't come home for supper, I'll invite the Cheshire Cat instead, and they will be supper. You hear that? Mouse on the menu!
I feel like my whole life is going nowhere.
The recipe said the batter should rise in a cupboard. I'm gonna catch it when it does. If I can't have the whole recipe, then nobody can.
Stop acting like a child.
You're one to talk.
What's that supposed to mean?
Then, take the pieces. Tell Mom I'm sorry for acting so childish.
Your mother is just worried about you.
If I can't have the whole recipe, then nobody can.
Stop acting like a child.
Tell that to your friend.
You mean Molly? What's that supposed to mean?
You got all the pieces. Now, just put them back together, and I can help you grow back to size. '"
That's the final piece. Now let's see if Mrs. Mouse can read this.
My recipe! You put it back together. Are my kids all right?
They're fine. I think they're ready to try baking together again.
Thank you. I'll go check on them and make sure they know I love them. You're pretty good at dealing with children. Do you have kids?
I don't think so. I'm not old enough. Right?
Well, you're obviously bigger than all of this. I'll bake you a raisin cake so you can get back to size. That cake was almost perfect. Just not sure where it poofed off to. It should be around here somewhere.
I've really put on a lot of weight.
You look fabulous.
Blushing.
What's that glow in the backyard? Maybe we should check it out. Look at that pretty firefly. If you catch it, you can make an unlantern.
What's an unlantern?
If you're looking for something, but it isn't there, then the unlantern can unmake it not be there.
Right. Gotcha. I'll bring this unlantern with me. Do these paintings look askew?
I didn't ask you, but maybe you should try the unlantern?
I don't see how this unlantern makes any sense.
The unlantern will help you see, even if there is no sense to it. You see?
Mom used to say there was a monster in our attic that would come down if I misbehaved. Queen of Hearts. The twins. They look kind of sad. Let's leave the attic alone. Okay. I think I get how the sun lantern thing works now.
She didn't.
There they are, and there's the ion compass.
My oh my, do you see what I see, Tweedledee? Oh hum hum hum, a stinking little bum, isn't she, Tweedledum?
I'm sorry to disturb. Could I please have that compass?
This compass belongs to me. And to me. She can't have our compass, can she, Tweedledee?
I guess nothing's ever that easy.
But look, Molly, the needle in the compass moved. Maybe it's trying to show you a way through this.
She hasn't heard what loathsome bullies we've become, has she, Tweedledum? She better flee on the count of 3, or she will see, Tweedledee. We'll put a wet thumb through her eardrum. And give her a noogie on the cranium. Yes, you better run from Tweedledee. And from Tweedledum.
I'm sure you were nice boys, really.
Nice boys, Tweedledee? Where do I know that from? That's what Mum used to hum as she tucked us in, Tweedledum.
You miss your mother a lot, don't you?
Left us our Mum, didn't she, Tweedledee? That's why Tweedledum always looks so glum. And why Tweedledee's little heart's all numb. If only we had a family. You mean like those mice, Tweedledee?
Have you tried being friends with the mice?
We just want to squeeze them so their hearts go kabum. I think this is called a hug, Tweedledum. And then their eyes pop with glee, Tweedledee. That's what it's like to be in a family.
I understand. You want to have a family like the mice have.
Understands us, does she, Tweedledee? All we really want to be is part of a family. Some siblings who want to be chums of Tweedledees and Tweedledums. A dad to make us tea in the evening, Tweedledee. And when night comes, our new mum would tuck us in, Tweedledum.
Have some of this cake and you can turn small and go live with the mice. I'm sure they'd be happy to have you, if you just treat them like family.
Should we succumb to have just a crumb? Does look quite yum, Tweedledum. I agree. A little slice of cake sounds good to me, Tweedledee. Thank you, little girl. We'll run and say hi to our new mum.
Farewell from Tweedledee and from Tweedledum.
You did it, Molly. They left the compass.
Piece of cake. Now let's get out of here. The quantum ring fits here. Must be a pretty important ring.
The iron compass. You found it. Oh, why don't you put it back into its rightful place? Do you hear that, Mom?
The quantum ring fits here. Must be a pretty important ring.
Nice work, Molly. You showed those mean twins who's boss.
Actually, I just had to show them compassion and we worked it all out.
Well, that's nice. Maybe we should put our differences aside too. What'd you say, chicken?
Well, I'm not a chicken, but...
Never mind then. So, tell me, lass, do you recognise that singing voice?
Whoever it is, she sings beautifully.
Still having memory issues, I see. That's your voice.
Me? Why do I sound so old? I'm just a child, right?
Like I said, you've been away for a long time. Longer than I think you want to admit to yourself.
Then why do I look like a child?
Sometimes when we're scared, we wish we could be kids again. Maybe you felt safer this way.
So, I'm not a child anymore? How could I forget something like that?
Don't be afraid, Molly. We'll get through this, together. Now, Ostrich, you mentioned a cult that has one of these machine parts.
Yes, the cult at Twilight Acres. They have the quantum ring. They needed it for some occult ritual.
Twilight Acres? Well, that's on the other side of the Mirror Mire.
Mirror Mire? I've never been so fond of mirrors. Dodo, you're coming with me, right?
I'm too scared, Molly. I think I'll take my chances here with Mr. Mole.
You can do this, Molly. Bring back the quantum ring from this cult, and we'll get you home soon.